everyone. Thank you, Coach Rose, for that very wonderful introduction. And good evening to our Mentor Don and Ivy, my upline, Coach Marcia, and to my other cross lines. Ayan. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here tonight, and thank you for your time. So, wait lang. Okay po ba yung audio ko? Clear naman po.
Very
Ayan.
clear.
Rinig po.
Mag-share screen lang po ako for a while po. You're sharing screen. Where's it? Ayan! Ayan. So yung topic natin for tonight is life prescriptions, lessons learned in building a legacy business. Ayan. Thank you, Mentor Don, for the title. And thank you, Mentor Don, for the opportunity na makapag-share po ako ng life story ko. Actually, it's my first time actually. Right, Coach Marcia? First time po mag-share about myself. Ayan. So I'm Christina Go Estunilo, 28 years old. Ayan. Sa tingin niyo 28 po ba or 15? Charot. So, I was born last December 26, 1995. So, birth month ko po ngayong December. Ayan. So, I'm a Capricorn. Sino po yung mga Capricorn dyan? Ayan. So, eto, before ako mag-storytelling, eto muna. So, yung itsura ko nung maliit pa ako. Ayan. Very cutesy. Ayan. So, 2017, nag-graduate po ako sa college. And doon ko din po na-discover yung opportunity na USANA. And 2018, nag-work po ako sa St. Luke's Medical Center sa Taguig. And at that time, I was diagnosed with pulmonary tuberculosis. So I will tell more of that later. So nung 2019, nag-work po ako sa Iloilo. Wala na po akong sakit dyan. So tingnan niyo po yung itsura ko nung 2018 and 2019. Mas mas nag-blooming, charot. Noong 2019, nung nag-start na ako mag-take ng Essentials. And, ayan, I added an extra source of income from the opportunity 2 years ago. And this 2024, nag-resign na po ako sa work. And then, dito na po ako ngayon nagmamanage ng family business namin. So, yung second branch po ng pharmacy namin is nakapangalan sa akin. Pero actually, yung capital is from my parents. Ano lang po talaga, nagtutulong na ako mag-manage. And ayan, dito na po ako every day, 24 hours. Ayan. So, yan po yung mom ko, si Gloria, also a pharmacist. And siya po yung nag-manage ng isang branch ng pharmacy namin. So, yung papa ko naman, former army. Taga-La Union po yung papa ko. And, ayan. And yung sister ko naman, si Carmel, graduate po siya ng nursing sa Central Philippine University. So, wala kaming family portrait. Pero I am planning to have our family picture this December sa sa birthday ko. Ayan. So, mamaya I will tell more of this later. Kasi actually, yung ginawa ko lang kanina is breakdown lang ako ng mga sasabihin ko, pero yung slides na to is dati pa, hindi ko pa siya actually naayos. So parang ito yung closing ko dati sa mga presentations ko. Ayan. So i-share ko muna. So who and how was the solution introduced to you and what was your initial objections and how did you change your mind? So, di ba sabi ko kanina, nagkaroon ako ng sakit. So what I did was supplementation introduced by my friend who is a nurse, now my business partner, together with her husband, si Coach Marcia and Coach Juver Ang. So at first, I was also very unsure and very doubtful about it. But as you all say, there's no harm in trying, and I saw the opportunities and how sincere is my friend to me, and they are one of the most trusted person that I know. That's why up that's why up until now I'm blessed that I became a different person because of this life-changing opportunity. So ayan, isa din sa mga gusto ko is yung pagta-travel. So sino dito sa inyo yung mahilig mag-travel? Ayan, so as I said earlier, yung father ko is from La Union. So it's 1 hour lang going to Baguio. So minsan pag nag-visit kami sa um, province ng papa ko sa La Union, dumadaan talaga kami sa Baguio. Ayan, then sa Boracay, sa Cebu, Coron, Palawan, and yung isa pa lang yung international travel ko, yung sa Bali, Indonesia last year. So, I'm isa sa mga gusto kong puntahan is isa na doon is Japan, Korea, Singapore, Italy, and yung Europe na side. Yan yung mga gusto kong puntahan. Ayan. So, balik tayo sa sa life story ko. So, yung hobbies ko is, ayan, mahilig akong kumanta. Mahilig din ako magbasa ng libro, minsan. Ayan, nasabi ko kanina, I loves to travel, loves to explore places and things, and ayan, listening to music. So, isa po akong ambivert. So, half introvert siya, half extrovert. Ayan, so, mahilig din ako kumain. Wants to hike sometimes. So, nakapag-hike na po ako twice. Nung medyo, medyo sexy pa. Pero ngayon, I'm planning um, to go on a hike next year. If ever na malus yung weight ko. Lumaki kasi ako ngayon kasi dito lang ako lagi sa pharmacy, and then upo lang buong maghapon yung ginagawa ko. Yan, so needs a lot of sleep, and also yung mga red flags ko, no red flags, and inconsistent in a lot of things, disorganized, and lack of discipline. So next year I will really try my best na na gawin siyang maging opposite. Ayan, depends on my mood talaga. So something special sa akin, I guess, based sa mga nakakilala sa akin, sabi daw nila baby face. Hindi daw nag-iiba yung face ko since nakilala nila ako. Yan, medyo pumuti lang. Char. And also, sabi nila kung paano nila ako nakilala dati, same pa din sa kung ano ako ngayon. Even though I grew as a person, pero yung pagiging humble ko daw, approachable, same pa din. So, ayan. Sabi ko kanina, my mom is also a pharmacist and she is from Iloilo. While my father is a former army and he is from Agola Union. He resigned from army because he chose us after his passion. So, nasabi ko kanina, pumupunta kami every year or nagbe-vacation kami sa kanila. And I am the eldest in the family, and we have 3 years gap ng sister ko. So, by the way, my mom was married at 35 years old, and they have a 6 years gap ng father ko. Ayan. So, my mom is older than my dad. So, they met at our gasoline station. Konting trivia lang. Kaya baka magtataka kayo paano sila nagkakilala. So, ayan. They met at our gasoline station ng family business namin. Sorry. Here in Iloilo din. So, the rest is history. So, because my parents are very hardworking to the point na mas priority nila yung work nila for our future din. Even though they gave us everything, pero yung time sa family nakakalimutan. So actually kanina habang nagtatype ako nito, medyo teary-eyed ako. Nakakalimutan yung love na pinaramdam nila sa amin is more of material things. So we literally grew up with our lola and kasambahays. So imagine yung trauma na naging effect especially sa akin. And I don't want to go into details. So ayan, sabi ko, we don't have a proper communication ng parents ko. We are not very close in terms of time with each other. So, we seek validation to others. Kami ng kapatid ko, like sa ibang tao namin hinahanap yung parang love and time na hindi namin nakukuha sa parents namin. So, mostly friends and loved ones. So, one time, nung graduation ko sa elementary, share ko lang. Nagatan yung parents ko kasi hindi talaga ako sanay na nandyan sila. After ng graduation, pumunta ako sa family ng classmates ko kasi I'm not used to it. Imagine, yung ending nagalit sila sa akin for growing up, nasaktan ko sila ng sobra. Pero nung time na yun, I didn't know what I truly feel. Kaya, yun. So, up until now, as an eldest child, ang hirap maging eldest child. Very yung pressure nandyan sa'yo. Ayan, ikaw yung second parent sa kapatid mo, so marami kang sacrifice na dapat gawin. So, yung iba dito, eldest child din sila. So, I think nakaka-relate din sila sa akin and nakaka-relate din ako sa kanya. So, years have passed and also things have changed. So, nasabi ko kanina, I graduated BS Pharmacy last 2017 and passed the board exam on the same year. Actually, hindi ko alam kung anong gusto kong course. Pero kung nasabi ni Mama, mag-ano ka na lang, mag-pharmacy ka na lang kasi walang math. Sabi niya, walang math. Pero nung nandun na ako sa classroom, ay Diyos ko, ang daming math, ang daming formulation, ang dami. So, di ko rin alam paano ako nakapag-graduate sa pharmacy. Pero, ayan. So, during my college years, I was also introduced sa USANA, pero from different team. And I didn't join. Kasi di ba, college lang ako, college student, wala pang extra income. So, hindi pa kami, or hindi pa ako na pagsabihan. Unlike sa Extreme 111, merong mga example, pag student ka pa lang, may mga other options na, example, credit cards. Meron pala, pwede palang may credit card or ano. Kasi sa isang team na yon hindi kami, parang hindi ako binigyan ng options. Yan. And hindi ako nag-join, pero nag-take ako ng Biomega for my board exam. And ito din yung time na nag-meet kami nila Coach Marcia and Juber because of my best friend. So, mas nauna ko nakilala si Coach Juber. So, actually, hindi ako agad-agad binantahan nilang dalawa ng USANA. We've got to get to know each other first, sharing life experiences, meeting Jesus again that made me a Christian, attending church, coffee dates, traveling, parang third wheel ako sa kanilang dalawa. Traveling, life coach, parang they're more like my sister and brother from another mother. So in short, they are a blessing. So sometimes, nagkaroon kami ng argument nila Coach Harsha and Coach Juber. Pero I learned from them, I learned from that lesson, and kaya hindi talaga nag-break yung relationship naming tatlo until now. Imagine, since college until now, very close pa din kaming tatlo. Minsan nga dati, hatid sundo nila ako, tapos doon ako natutulog sa bahay nila, pinapakain nila ako. Imagine yung care and love nila sa akin. Ayan. As soon as I graduated from college, I sent resumes from different hospitals here in Iloilo and only one in Manila sa St. Luke's Medical Center. So after 3 weeks, I was called at one of the hospitals here in Iloilo sa St. Paul's. I passed the entrance exams and 2 interviews, but I chose St. Luke's. Imagine St. Luke's. So pinili ko yung St. Luke's for a better opportunity. So little did I know, working at St. Luke's was an angel in disguise because it was the time when I knew that I'm not healthy inside my body. Sabi ko, hindi naman ako, feel ko na malusog ako, pero nung nakita na yung mga, yung mga physical exams, medical exams, like mga CBC, X-ray, nakita yung results ng X-ray ko. So, I knew I had to face a challenge and be more aware sa lifestyle ko. Ayan. So, I lived all alone sa Manila for the very first time. Imagine, wala kang parents, nag-iisa ka lang. So, I got homesick, parati akong nagkakasakit, tapos yung pollution pa doon, nagkaroon ako ng maraming pimples, madalas ako hindi ko makain ng tama, like, hindi ko alam yung gagawin ko. So, gusto ko na lang umuwi. So, I waited for 7 months actually bago ako mag-start mag-work sa St. Luke's. And then, after my treatment, and when they saw na nag-improve and clear na yung health ko, um, nag-work na ako doon sa St. Luke's. For 4 months lang actually kasi hindi ako nakapasa ng training nila. So, ayan. 3 months, 4 months lang tinagal ko sa St. Luke's and I met some people. I've discovered a lot of things to myself. So, by the way, yung classmate slash BFF ko nung high school na nurse, siya yung nag-send ng resume ko sa HR ng St. Luke's and hiring that time yung St. Luke's kaya nakapasok ako agad and yung classmate ko na yon nasa ano na siya, nasa abroad na siya even though hindi ako pinalad na tumagal sa St. Luke's. St. Luke's at least I got the chance to experience na mag-work doon. And actually yung friend ko na yun is ano din siya, Extreme 11. I don't know lang kung sino yung apply niya. Ayan. Sayang, nakalimutan ko sino yung name ng apply niya. Pero magkakilala sila ni mentor. Oh my God, I forgot. Si mentor, yung taga, ano, shucks, nakalimutan ko. Tagal na kasi. si mentor, yung taga ano actually. Mamaya, isasabihin ko kung sinong mentor yon. Ayan. So, actually, yung friend ko na to na nurse, siya din yung di ba siya yung nag-introduce sa akin ng Usana. Binentahan niya ako actually ng mini cell essentials. Bumili lang ako sa kanya. Pero hindi ko siya ininom. Kasi nga, ewan ko, hindi ako na-introduce siguro ng maayos about Usana. Hindi ko alam na ganun pala siya ka-effective. Pero one time yung last na sa Biomega, sinabihan na ako na iinumin ko daw kasi maganda. Maganda lang. Sinabihan niya yung mama ko kasi pharmacist din kasi yung nag-introduce sa amin dati. So, imagine 3 times akong na-introduce sa'yo sana pero sa third time ako yes. Bakit? Kasi sila ni Coach Marsha, Coach Juver, Coach Ralph, Coach Ryan, ito na, pumunta sila sa bahay. Ni-raid nila yung bahay namin. So, bigla akong binigyan ng lapis, tsaka paper. Yung paper na pang grade 3, yung may red na linya sa gitna. Ewan ko lang, siguro yun yung available nila na paper. Sinundan nila ako ng pearls. I don't know sa mga nakaabot pa ng pagsusulat ng prospect list. Di ba kailangan natin ng pearls? Ayan. Sige nga, sulat nyo nga sa comment section kung anong ibig sabihin ng pearls. Ng pearls, wait, ano to, sabi ko sa isip ko, ano to, parang napasabak ako bigla sa mga game show, kailangan daw maglista ako ng at least 200 na tao na kilala ko. Sabi ko, ano to? Tapos, natatawa na lang ako every time na maalala ko yun. So, kinausap nila yung mama ko, pero yung papa ko, as in, very negative, as in to the highest level. Marami kasi yung mga networking that time, mostly scam, pero syempre, di nila alam na exempted yung Usana. Kasi hindi naman sila na-inform, kaya ngayon si Papa, hindi na mawala-wala yung, yung Cell Essentials. And yung Biomega na favorite nila ng mama ko, and also yung Vision X and Cell Essentials. So ako naman, yung tinitake ko ngayon, medyo nadagdagan na. Cell Essentials, Biomega, Collagen, Urest, Policy, and Hepasil. So, yun yung mga tinitake ko ngayon. So, ayan. Sa next part, the win. So, what have you enjoyed in Usana or yung pinakaka-enjoy sa Usana? Okay pa ba kayo dyan? Ayan. So, yung pinaka na-enjoy ko sa Usana is first is yung relationship, yung travels, yung rank advancement, yung may pumapasok na pera sa bank account mo, nabibili mo yung mga gusto mo, and most especially yung people composing you sana business. So, ayan yung mga very ambitious na mga tao in a positive way. Humble na mga tao, professional, yung mga tao nag-start sa pinakaibaba hanggang sa nakamit nila yung mga pangarap nila from rags to riches. So, yung nagagandahan ko is yung convention din, yung mga life stories ng mga mentors and yung other coaches. So you get to inspire every time you attend the conventions. Next is yung confidence level mo tumataas. Yung dating ikaw na mahihain, nagiging open to more people. So you get to know your capacities, capabilities, your hidden talents. Also your knowledge, not just about the importance of money, but also on how to use them wisely. Ayan, being organized, being kind to being kind to rude people, especially sa mga guests mo, na papresentahan mo, na-apply mo siya lahat in life in general. So, it's a very life-changing opportunity. So, yan. Business milestones and wins. So, isa is yung nakapagbili ako ng iPod from my commissions. Na until now, ginagamit ko pa din siya. Ito yun, yung ginagamit ko ngayon. Yung Tecno Marine Watch. And isa sa mga personal struggles ko din sa sana marami din akong napagdaanan na pagkakadismaya, like harap-harapan sabihin sa'yo na pinaperahan ka lang, hindi sila bumibili sa'yo, ang layo ng pinuntahan mo, pero nakinig lang sila sa'yo, hindi sila bumili. Ito yung time na face-to-face pa siya before mag-pandemic. Kasi namamahay kami with Coach Marcia and Coach Juber, pupunta kami sa bahay ng prospects namin, kahit may malayo, basta makapag-present, okay lang. Yung journey na yon very memorable. Pero at the end of the day, yung maganda is yung fulfillment. Despite the negativity, may positive na kapalit like referrals on the spot na bumili sa'yo ng marami, ang dami. Ang saya siya balikan. So, ayan. So, talking about yung period ng inactivity ko or pagiging inactive ko, so actually we have ayan nga, yung family business, yung drugstore. Actually, nag-start ito since I was in 4th year high school. Naging isang branch, naging 2 branch, hanggang sa naging 3. Pero hindi kaya kinaya ng parents ko because of mismanagement. So, naging na lang siya, naging 2. Sa pangatlong branch, ako yung nagmamanage. Ito na ngayon, yung malapit sa hospital. Yung sa unang branch, sila ng parents ko yung nagmamanage. So, 24 hours yung duty ko dito. Dito na rin ako natulog. Literal na, ko na siya, bahay na hindi na ako umuwi sa amin. Kasi I told my parents na dito na lang para di na ako mahirapan. Dati kasi nung kaka-open pa lang hanggang 7 p.m. lang kami. Pero kasi nasa harap ng hospital, kailangan na maging 24 hours. So before ako mag-settle down, yung pangalawang branch hindi pa sa harap ng hospital. Ito yung branch namin na nasa gilid ng entrance ng isang hypermarket. So ito yung time na unemployed ako, nag-resign na ako sa hospital from work. So wala akong idea talaga kung paano magpatakbo ng business. So mostly na ginagawa ko that time noon is cashier lang kasi yung sinusunod ko lang kung ano yung sinasabi ng parents ko. So sila, mama yung lahat-lahat. So yung meron na ako is yung sweldo ko, tsaka yun. So yung mga kasama namin dito is pamangkin ko, mga cousins ko, yan. Ito din yung time na hindi ako naging active sa sana. As in literal kasi na malayo ako sa city. Malayo ako sa coaches ko. Nung nasa city kasi ako nag-work pa sa hospital, nag-meet kami after duty nila Coach Marcia, Coach Ryan and Coach Ralph. From work sa hospital, then diretso na sa office ng Extreme 11. Kasi walking distance lang naman. Pero kasi sila ni Coach Hoover, may car sila, so hatid sundo ako. Ayan, princess treatment from from Coach Marcia and Coach Hoover. So minsan hanggang 12 midnight na ako umuwi ng boarding house namin. Mga 10 to 12. Kasi after ng training, kumakain pa kami lahat sa labas. Especially pag may mga trainers from Manila, mga mentors, so pumunta ng Iloilo. Sinasamahan namin sila after ng training, then kain kami, as in sobrang saya. So kaya mas na-enjoy ko yung minsan at that time kasi may mga kasama ka na hindi mo ma-feel na kahit yung iba nasa silver na and gold. Tapos ikaw, builder pa lang, pero yung turingan, family na family. So, nagtutulungan. So, eto na nga, nung nasa pharmacy na ako, sa pharmacy na namin, kakatapos lang ng pandemic. So, mostly, online doon. online doon, lalo parang nahirapan talaga kasi ako. Nakasanayan ko yung personal na presentation. So biglang naging online lahat. So yung struggle sa akin, struggle din sa kung sino yung representahan mo, hanggang sa I decided to stop kasi si Papa nagpapa-apekto sa akin sa apekto ako sa sinasabi niya. Sabi niya, huwag kang magyusana, pinapahirapan mo lang yung sarili mo, pagod lang yung makukuha mo dyan, etc. etc. Dami na nang sinasabi sa akin. So, parang na-absorb ko yung mga negatives na dapat, hindi ko siya dapat, dapat baliwalain ko siya, pero parang binibig deal ko. So, isa sa mga reason kung bakit nag-stop ako is si Papa. Kasi nung hindi pa siya literal na nagandahan sa products ng Sana, nang, nangyari is, nung nagsa-start pa lang ako, ito, si Coach Ryan, yung isa sa mga nagpe-present. So, if ever may prospect ako, nag-i-invite ako ng nasa kapitbahay namin. So, nag-invite ako ng mga police na hindi makalakad kasi masakit yung tuhod niya. So, I invited him to a presentation sa pharmacy namin. So, may mga kasama din siya na mga na-invite ko din, mga tatlo ata. So, yung guest ko, tamang-tama si Coach Ryan at Coach Ralph, galing Antique or pupunta pa lang sila at ata ng Antique or papunta ng Iloilo. So, they went to our house para mag-present. Pero nagalit si Papa. Pinaalis na si Coach Ryan. Akala niya kasi boyfriend ko si Coach Ryan. Kasi gwapo di ba si Coach Ryan? Hindi, parang hindi mo match, parang hindi mo masabi na ano siya, um, opposite sex. Ayan. Hinahanapan siya ng plate number ng papa ko, ng ID, ng documents, at ano, kung anong-ano pa. So, umiyak talaga ako noon. Tapos nag-sorry ako kay Coach Ryan kasi um, nag-sorry ako sa kanya. Pero as time goes by, nakita naman nila na kumikita ako sa Sana. Nag-try sila ng products, naging positive na yung mindset nila about Sana. Pero yun lang, sa part ko, parang nawalan ako ng gana sa self ko. Sunod-sunod nawala yung downlines hanggang sa nawala na ako sa mga trainings and all. Pero yung pag bibili ko ng products, continuous naman. So, wala na talagang may tatalo pa sa Sana. Ayan. Wait lang. Okay pa ba kayo dyan?
Yes. Yes.
Ayan, thank you. So, I decided to join again yung Sana kasi nga, nasa sweldo ko lang ako nakafocus. Whole day nakaupo, kain, ulit-ulit lang yung routine, di ba? Parang walang growth. Nasa comfort zone mo lang ikaw parate. Pag nasa Sana kasi may iba't ibang nangyayari sa life mo. Like, atan ng roadshow, magpe-present. Parang busy yan yung life mo. And also may commission ka pa. Ayan. It made me realize a lot of things. The employment versus self-employed, yung nag-work ka para sa iba versus hawak mo yung time mo. Actually, hawak ko naman din yung time ko dito sa pharmacy. Pero, ayan, may mga trainings, madami kang matututunan, marami kang makikilalang tao, and you learn from them also. So, nag-reset ako nung na-invite ako nila Coach Marsha sa roadshow. And si Mentor Billy. Imagine si Mentor Billy pa yung nag-chat sa akin. Siguro nakita niya, siguro nag-friend request ako sa kanya and he messaged me. Nakita niya naman siguro sa mga pictures. Ewan ko kung paano or sino yung may pakana na chat, magre-reply siya sa akin. Parang hindi ko naman ma-imagine yun na si Mentor Billy magcha-chat as in, ayan. So, ilang conversation pa kami ni Mentor bago niya ako ma-convince. So, ayan. So, eto, encouragement. Ayan. So, encouragement to the team, reflect on their own journeys and remind them that setbacks are part of success. So, sabi ko dito, it's okay to rest. There's no need to rush. Life is about balance and we have our own pace. So, it really depends on your goals. I personally don't like being pressured. Actually, yan yung weakness ko. Mas nawawalan ako ng gana. And I know some of you will say na na no, pero we have different mindsets. So I also respect what you will say about this, pero kasi because I prioritize for of my mental health this November, this 2024 lang, as in grabe, parang grabe yung mental health ko, as in parang sasabog yung ulo ko. Kasi yung sa pharmacy dito, imagine wala kang background about how to manage a business, tapos bigla kang isasabak sa ganitong challenge. Mapapaan talaga yung ano mo, yung parang, oh my God, as in, di ko parang hirap i-explain, basta. um, dami-daming problems yung tumating, especially this 2024, pero we have to be resilient, and we have to strengthen especially our faith even more. So, ayan. Um, I also want to push you guys to pass your own doubts and challenges. So I personally want to thank um, my coaches, Marsha and Zuber, Coach Ryan and Ralph, Mentor Don and Mentor Ivy, the supportive community and family. I would like to thank God, our Creator, first of all, who's always been by my side. My parents, my family, friends, Extreme 111, downlines, crosslines, to everyone I've met in Usana. Also, to my guests, downlines, to those who believed in me and my capacity. To everyone here, thank you for listening, and thank you for giving me the time and opportunity to share to you my life story and my Usana journey. Thank you very much. Pero hindi pa ito nagtatapos. Ayan, gusto ko lang i-share. Eto, what was my life before? So what problems were you experiencing and how did they affect your life? So before and after, dati close-minded. So naging open-minded na ako. Yung immature, naging mature. Yung shy type, naging sociable. Unhealthy living, naging healthy living. Pero 2024, ngayong 2024, more of unhealthy lifestyle, especially sa sleep at sa pagkain and lack of exercise, kaya tumaba ako ngayong year. So, pero in terms of Usana business, I became more aware of my actions, beliefs, and most especially yung health ko. Siguro kung hindi ako pumasok sa Usana, I don't know lang kung ano na ngayon yung personality ko, as in. And what is your life now, and what do you want to see in the future? So my life as of now is very challenging, especially in terms of money. That's why I am working so hard for me to be able to become more stable in the future. So ayan, eto. Sa future goals ko, as of now, nakafocus ako ngayon sa pag-handle at pag-manage ng pharmacy namin. Plan ko makapag-attend ng Singapore na Usana Convention next year. Sino ba yung gustong umattend din? Sama tayo. And also how I will be able to maximize Usana habang nasa pharmacy. Kasi tamang-tama, December na ngayon. So, ano-ano yung mga plans ko for 2025. I'm still thinking pa ano-ano yung mga plans ko for next year. And I'm still working on it. So, ayan, before I end my story, I would like to share 10 life prescriptions based sa na-share ko ngayong gabi. Ayan. Ay, wait lang. Nawala. Ayan, first, always put God in the center of your life. Next is family first. Prioritize your family before others. Always take care of yourself, especially your health. Always choose people who will be your companion for life. Choose people who will make you grow as a person. There's always a reason for everything. There's always a room for improvement. Always trust yourself and your capacity. Number 9, chase your dreams. And lastly, always be grateful in small and big things. Ayan. So, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. From Winston Churchill. Thank you kay Mentor Don kasi binigyan niya ako. Siya yung nag-ano nito, bigay ng example. Pero kasi relate din ako dito. Ayan. And lastly, yung favorite ko na, na Bible verse as of now is yung Proverbs 19, verse 21. Many are the plans in the mind of a man, but it is the purpose of the Lord that will stand or will always prevail. So, ayan. Thank you very much, everyone, for listening. And I hope may natutunan kayo sa life story ko. And, ayan, thank you. I'm so happy na nakapag-share ako tonight. Thank you so much.
Ayan. So, thank you so much sa very inspiring story.
I don't know. Ewan ko lang kung na-inspire talaga kayo sa...
Yes.
na-inspire kayo sa life story ko.
Relate din talaga ako niyan kasi isa din ako sa mga eldest and then yung isa sa mga sinasabi mo doon na lumaki ka na yung hindi kayo nakapagpa-picture ng buo. Yung gano'n, oo. Yes, pero still, diba, sabi nga, si God naman talaga yung, merong mga purpose kung ano man yung mga nangyayari sa life natin. So, yung isa sa mga sinasabi mo doon na, always put God in the center of your life. Family first, yun talaga yung number one. Kasi sabi nga, you follow God first, everything will follow. Yan.
Thank you, Coach Rose.
Yan.
Actually, naiyak pa ako kanina habang nagta-type nito kasi, alam nila yan ni Coach Marcia, ni Coach Juber, how, ayan, ayoko na magsalita. Baka kasi tumulo pa yung luha ko dito. Pero kanina, habang nagta-type ako, as in, umiyak ako. Tapos sabi ng kasama ko, tinitingnan ako ng kasama ko kanina, bakit daw ako umiyak. Ayan. Yun
okay
lang.
Okay lang umiyak, Austin. Mas siya, sabi nga, diba, crying is part of a prayer. Form of prayer pa din yung crying. Ayan, so, kumusta naman yung ating mga listeners tonight? Ayan, so sino yung gustong mag-share yung isa sa mga takeaway? Pwede mag-unmute. Coach Janet, you want?
Ayun. Medyo magulo dito sa baba kasi ako. Ayun. Thank you, Coach Tin. Wow, nakaka-inspire naman yung story niya. Diba, parang habang nagkukwento siya, no? Roller coaster ride. Diba, may ups and downs. Diba, pero sobrang nakakatuwa na through it all, diba? Isa na pa rin. Ang ganun. Kahit na anong napagdaan na nangyari. So, ganun pala yung ng background mo, no? About si parents.
Hindi kami close ng parents ko in terms of, being open. Actually, share ko lang Coach Janet and sa other coaches. Hindi sila mahilig mag-travel ng parents ko. I mean, kahit gala lang or simpleng kainan lang sa labas, ayaw nila, gastos lang daw or sayang lang yung pera mo. Tapos, walang magbabantay ng pharmacy. Sino magbabantay? Parang hindi sila nagbibigay ng time sa other things like relationship. Yan. Ako na lang minsan kami na lang ng kapatid ko nag-adjust.
Ayun. Tsaka yung, about kay Coach Falk ba yun?
Coach Ryan
Ryan
and Coach Ralph. Oo.
parang experience ko rin yan. Meron akong kasama dito si Coach Kevin naman. Tagayo sana din. So parang pag sinama mo sa bahay, kasi como single, akala nila. Yun na yun. Yun pala ka-teammate lang. So yun nakakatuwa, na tapos natutuwa ko din sa third time mo na na-introduce sa'yo sana. Diba? Through Coach Marsh. Parang ganun pala yun. Pagka looking back, meron pala talaga isang tao na gagamitin para
Yes.
kahit na na-introduce na ilang beses, diba? Meron pala talaga isa na mag-yes ka. Parang ako din. Sa akin naman second time.
Wow.
So yun, tapos ano pa ba? Ang galing lang nung story. Na talagang meant to be ka maging entrepreneur, Kasi from employee, tapos nag-iisa na, tapos ngayon pharmacy owner ka na. Diba parang doon pa rin talaga yung yung kakahinatnan or ending, diba? Meant to be ka maging entrepreneur. So thank
Yes
you
po.
sa story ko. Sobrang inspiring po.
Thank you.
Yan. Thank you, Coach Janet, for sharing. Ayan, oo nga, 'di ba? Yung sa lang talaga, at your age, Coach Tin, sobrang yan, kasi nadaanan mo na yung mga, mga, kumbaga, bigatin ng mga challenges. Imagine mo, sa edad mo na yan, yun nga, kung sinasabi mo na mental, nagkakaano ka dun sa mental, syempre, hindi madali yung hinahandle mo at your age. So, yun, sobrang, yun, nakaka-inspire na grateful din na na-introduce ka rin sa Usana, kasi magagamit mo yung kung ano yung sa business mo. And then syempre alam ko pagka traditional business, health talaga yung struggle. So sobrang much na na-meet mo si Usana kasi siya yung nagbabalance at doon
Yes.
yun ang isa sa and then focus din tayo sa health. Hindi naman siya conflict, di ba? So sobrang ganda. Ayan, so sino pang
Thank you, Coach Rose.
Sino pang gustong mag-share? Pwede mag-unmute.
Si Joanna.
Joanna, you want to share something?
Hi, Coach and Mentor. Good evening. Ako, nakuha ko sa story ni Coach Tin, yung tauna talaga niya na share na 3 times na na-present sa kanya yung Usana. Pero nung una, hindi pa siya talaga nag-join dahil yun nga, sabi, hindi masyado na-explain sa kanya kung ano yung Usana. So, hindi siya masyado nagkaroon ng knowledge. Sabi lang na maganda. So, yung sa ginawa nila, napa-join lang siya kay kina-Coach Marsha and Coach Juver. So, na-realize ko na very important talaga na ma-share talaga natin sa ating mga clients kung ano talaga kaganda yung product natin, what's the science behind the products. Ganon. Kasi, pag hindi din nila alam, pag sinabi lang nila nating maganda, yung mga tao, na-realize ko din napansin ko na hindi talaga sila mag-join. Kasi wala naman sila. Yung alam, maganda lang. Kasi madali naman talagang sabihin sa lahat na maganda talagang yung sana. Pero bakit siya maganda? So yun talagang nakuha ko nga maganda talaga na ma-share talaga natin kung paano naging maganda ang Usana, bakit number 1 siya, and ano yung science behind sa Usana. So yun yung talaga nakuha ko. And also, agree din ako kay Coach Tina from noon na kung nung hindi pa siya nag-Usana, yun nga, medyo immature pa tayo and wala pa tayo masyadong growth sa ating self. Well, dito, sa Usana, kagaya din sa akin, na nagkaroon talaga po ng growth because of these trainings na binibigay din ng ating team and also sa ating mga coaches na mga uplines and na coach sa atin and nag-train sa atin palagi. So yun, grabe talaga ang Usana in terms of growth, malaki talaga ang naitutulong sa atin. And also, syempre, in terms of products and sa ating health, napakaganda. And also in terms of business. Yan po, Coach. Thank you so much, Coach Tin, sa napakagandang training.
Yan, thank you, Coach Joanna, for sharing. Yan, so meron pa bang iba?
Thank you, Coach Jo.
Ayan, so actually before we end tonight, so we want to hear one of our best no, our very own best trainer, our soon to be Ruby director, the one who closed for tonight, Coach Marsha.
Thank you very much, Coach Rose. Ang saya naman ng kwentuhan. Parang magkasama lang tayo, no? Parang, sabi ko nga, kulang na
Ilan
lang
pa yung
dapat
kulang?
may drinks na lang tayo. Tapos, magtagay na lang tayo ng collagen. Hindi,
Kala ko
collagen lang
na
yung
ang
itatagay natin.
fiber G.
So, first of all, Coach Tin, thank you very much for being very vulnerable. Alam ko yung mga na-share mo, hindi mo masyadong kinukwento kahit kanino lang, but you opened up your story with us. And yun naman talaga eh. 'Di ba kung ano yung talagang nangyayari, whether it's good, it's bad, it's still developing, yun yung nakakatulong sa iba na nakikinig kasi they can relate to it and then we can learn from your story. So I think many of us here nakashare na ng ating personal story. I'm looking forward to hearing other sharers naman, kagaya ni Coach Sky. I think hindi pa nakapag-share. O, di ba, na-pressure agad si Coach Sky. Hello, Coach Sky. So that's one thing. Thank you for your vulnerability. And we this training reminds us na yung ginagawa natin, aside from the quality of the products, how it can help people, but it's still a relationship business. So nakikita natin no na kung kanino tayo nag-i-invest ng ating time, ng ating effort, ng ating um, kindness, yun yung mga relationships that really last. And I can see na tayo, and then we can add more people who have similar values to us. Tayo pa rin yung magkakasama 10 years from now, 20 years from now, because we invest in our relationships. And last, my takeaway din for this evening and a reminder for all of us is the importance of planning. So gusto ko yung sinabi ni Coach Tin na favorite verse niya yung sa Proverbs na although we plan, it's still God's way that will continue, or yun yung mangyayari. But still, there is planning on our part and we align our plans to God's will. Tama? So, i-connect ko na din to na i-invite kayo that one of um, the sa December, magkakaroon sana tayo ng planning. Kumbaga, not only in terms of our business, pati ang ating personal goals. So, we still have 1 month before mag-2025, and I think this is the best time para pag-isipan natin at ipag-pray natin yung mga plans natin for 2025. So if you are into that, pag-uusapan pa natin yan in the future. Pero sabi ko nga, may isang araw ngayong December na eto, ipipitch ko na sa inyo pero hindi pa natin alam kung matutuloy. Baka by clusters tayo. For example, kayo dyan sa Luzon, baka magkita-kita kayo to do a strategic planning na magkasama kayo. Kami dito sa Visayas, magkikita-kita kami and also do the strategic planning. So ipag-pray natin na sana matuloy at meet tayo before 2025 starts. So thank you very much everybody and kita-kita ulit tayo this Friday.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach Mars. Ayan, so mag-picture muna tayo. Wait lang. Good Sky, pwede Good Blenda, okay lang mag-open ka for picture taking.
Sorry, Coach. Nasa sasakyan ako. Pauwi.
Yeah. It's okay. Okay, really want to smile. Ayan. Thank you for your attendance here. Thank you for tonight. God bless. Bye-bye.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much, Coach.